10 things that make electric car maker Tesla special. There's a mystique about Tesla Motors TSLA electric cars that borders on cult-like. People believe the upstart, high-tech automobile makers EV are different from other cars on the road. They are. But a big part of the Tesla difference isn't so much about what these cars have as it is about how they are built and, believe it or not, what they don't have. The foundation of that difference is that Tesla S, the Model S sports sedan, the Model X crossover, and the coming Model 3 family sedan have been designed and engineered from the start to be electric vehicles. Tesla didn't have to make all of the compromises other car companies have made to squeeze EV bits into a package never intended to hold them. Tesla also was founded and is run by a team of people committed to the idea that the passenger car can be both exciting to drive and friendly to the environment, that performance and environmental sensibility aren't mutually exclusive. And while the cost of a Tesla isn't low, it's a price that fans are willing to pay. There's a lot of technology on board a Tesla. But remember, much of the stuff is also available or coming soon on top-tier models from other major luxury car makers. The Tesla difference is that all that technology, power, and environmental friendliness, and a few things no other car maker offers, comes in one package. Traditional car companies have been hesitant to undertake electric vehicle EV production because the costs were so high that the cars would end up being prohibitively expensive. But some of these companies, including Toyota, TM, Ford, F, and General Motors, GM, launched or have plans to launch all-electric cars that they hope will rival Tesla's models. But not all of them will be ultra-luxury rides. Even Tesla has models that are relatively affordable. Here's a rundown of what makes Teslas special. 1. Design. Not so much the exterior. Teslas are modern, sporty cars, but they still look like cars. The foundation of the Tesla difference is what's underneath the sleek skin. Because Tesla designers started with a clean slate, they were able to develop the car around its electric powertrain and battery. The battery pack didn't have to be squeezed into spaces previously occupied by a gasoline car's trunk, rear seats, or engine bay. And there's no transmission hump or drive shaft tunnel. If you look at a bare Tesla platform, you'll see that it looks a lot like a flat skateboard. That gives the Tesla a fairly roomy interior and lots of cargo space, behind the rear seats as well as up front. 2. The frunk. The engine bay is where most other electric car makers put the charger, power inverter, electronic controls, and sometimes the electric motor. But Tesla integrated all that into the parts of the car you can't see. That left room under the hood for a storage compartment the company calls the frunk or front trunk. 3. Fuel storage. There's no fuel tank on a Tesla. There is a very large battery pack, which contains the energy storage cells as well as a cooling system and some electronic controls. The battery pack weighs about 1,200 pounds. That helps it stick to the road on corners or when you are hurrying through the twists on your favorite mountain road. 4. Instrument panel. Tesla puts almost everything onto a massive center-mounted 17-inch display screen that provides clear, easy-to-use, on-screen touch controls. The only buttons on the dash are for the glove box release and the hazard lights. The speedometer and energy systems information are digitally projected onto a driver-facing screen where conventional cars keep their analog and digital dials. 5. Propulsion System. Most cars use internal combustion engines and multi-speed transmissions. They have hundreds of moving parts, require regular maintenance, and can't be adjusted without a trip to the shop. Teslas use electric motors that have 2 moving parts and single-speed transmissions that have no gears. The company says its drivetrain has about 17 moving parts compared with about 200 in a conventional internal combustion drivetrain. The Tesla system is virtually maintenance-free. And because it is controlled by electronics, many adjustments and even repairs to the Tesla system can be made through software adjustments. More about that later. 6. Design, Part 2. The Tesla's exterior designs are those of conventional, albeit quite shapely, cars. But because the designers didn't have to provide space for an engine, which typically results in a larger wind-resisting front end, They were able to pen a shape that is among the most aerodynamic ever for a four-door passenger car. That means the Teslas slip through the air rather than bulldoze through, and that helps with faster acceleration time and, more important, longer travel distance between battery charges. 7. Electric drive. The mere fact that it is a battery electric vehicle, or BEV, makes a Tesla different from 99% of the cars sold in the US today. 8. The batteries Tesla's battery system sets it apart from all other BEV. The other guys all use large flat or pouch format lithium-ion battery cells, while Tesla uses cells made in the common 18,650 cylindrical format. That's the same format, but not the same chemistry as used in most laptops and tablets. Tesla cells, which use a nickel-cobalt-aluminum-lithium chemistry, have about 50% more energy density than other BEV cells, which helps account for a Tesla's long range and high performance. 9. Charging speed. BEV can charge only as quickly as their charging systems, and battery chemistry and heat management systems allow. Most BEVs use a 6.6 kilowatt charger, which means they can take on juice from a level 2, 240-volt home, workplace, or commercial charging station at a maximum rate of 6.6 kW per hour. Teslas come standard with a 10 kW charger and can be ordered with a double charger rated at 20 kW. With a properly sized electricity supply, a standard Tesla takes on power at a rate that equates to 30 miles of range per hour versus no more than 20 miles of range per hour for other BEVs chargers. Teslas with 20 kW chargers can gain up to 60 miles of range per hour. 10. Wireless updates. Pretty much alone among all automakers, Tesla regularly provides software updates for its cars and delivers them wirelessly at the driver's convenience. Most are free and upgrade various functions on the cars. One of the most recent is supposed to improve operation of the Model X's unique but oft criticized Falcon wing doors. As most Teslas are produced with all the hardware necessary for functions such as the Tesla Autopilot driver assistance system, the company also sells wireless software downloads to activate them. Most other car makers would require a visit to the dealership, at least, and most likely an expensive vehicle modification along with any new software.